Good morning. This is Leonard, OES Star, just giving you an update on Extension Protocol news for today, February 27, 2012. Food chain unraveling, livestock plagues hit U.S., Nepal, and U.K. mystery. Virus is killing numerous animals. Also, there's another article about 50,000 chickens are dead. We have lambs being born with deformity and dying from a virus, which of course they don't seem to know exactly what is causing the catastrophe. So that's an article you might want to read on. Then you have 20,000 more chickens have died of unidentified disease as well. And the horses are dying as well too, and now the cattle. It's no one can explain the death of the animals, but it is spreading across the world. Let's listen at the story here.
Tonight, horses are dying, and now cattle. New at 6, growing concern about a wave of suspicious livestock deaths, and police have no explanation. News Channel 5's Nick Barris is just back with exclusive details on a growing mystery. Seemingly healthy animals have just died.
Vicki, that's exactly right. First, 7 horses at a Murray County farm last week. Now police are looking into reports of mysterious deaths of livestock, including cattle, in 2 additional counties. A warning here, some of the images in this story are disturbing. Auctioneer Tommy Bailey knows his livestock, cows and horses. And like everyone else at this cattle auction in Murray County, he's concerned about the welfare of the animals.
Something happened. They died.
The question is why? Why did 7 otherwise healthy horses turn up dead last week at a farm in Hampshire outside Columbia? Everyone has a theory.
Now, these horses may not be getting enough exercise. I just figured maybe somebody poisoned them.
Or maybe, as some suggest, they ate rotting hay contaminated with naturally occurring botulism toxins. Detective Terry Chandler hoped a necropsy on one of the carcasses done by the state would solve the riddle. Then the report arrived.
Cause of death not apparent. All toxicology tests were negative. They ruled that it's undetermined. Cause of death can't be determined at this time.
So at this point, no clear-cut answers from the state, but of greater concern, especially for horses and horse owners, are the reports of other mysterious deaths.
This morning had 2 cows that were dead.
Seemingly healthy cows that were found at a farm in Hampshire, just across from the one where the 7 horses died. And it doesn't stop there. Besides the 2 cases in Murray County, Detective Chandler says he's now consulting with police in both Dixon and Giles counties about reports of other mysterious deaths involving horses. There are no clear answers.
We just don't know them.
But Chandler says livestock owners should not panic. This type of thing has happened before, with a small cluster of deaths, and then it stops as suddenly as it began.
We may never know the answer to what happened to these horses.
By no means is this a widespread problem, at least not yet, but Chandler does ask that anyone who owns livestock report any unexplained deaths. And if more cases do indeed emerge, he may have to call on the state to open a more widespread investigation, Vicki.
And they've ruled out foul play.
Seems to be if there's one certainty in all of this, it's that. Detective Chandler told me there's absolutely no evidence right now that someone is deliberately harming these animals.
Thanks, Nick. Investigators do say they have not ruled out accidental poisoning. They say it's possible the livestock did eat botulism-contaminated hay, or perhaps some type of poison meadow plant, and that testing did not detect it.
And Popeye doesn't eat spinach. Wake up, people. Our food chain supply is unraveling. Now we have a 4.9 that hit southeast France. It was the strongest earthquake in 15 years. Panic hits Taiwan after 5.9 tremor on the it rattles the mainland. A 6.7 magnitude earthquake struck Siberia. And it's another volcano awakening in Nevada. G2 class solar storm predicted for earthbound CME. That was predicted to hit the Earth's magnetic field on February 26th. have the weapons of mass destruction stockpiling. And a Christian pastor was sentenced to death in Iran for abandoning Islam faith. Iran warns of collapse of the Jewish state if it mounts an attack. And you can always go to Extension Protocol and read these articles in detail. And as always, thank you. Have a nice day. Stay safe and take care of you.